Mark Cuban has recently agreed to sell a majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks for $3.5 billion to the Adelson family, renowned for running the Las Vegas Sands Casino Company. This sale has left the sports world in a state of shock. Is it merely a move to allow Cuban more time with his family, as he claims? Or does it signify a deeper strategic foresight that other sports franchise owners might be missing? Is Cuban trying to jump ship before it sinks? Typically, such a sale by any other NBA owner might not stir much attention. However, Mark Cuban is renowned for his strategic exits. His most notable one prior to the Mavericks was selling Broadcast.com to Yahoo for an astonishing $5.7 billion in 1999, just before the dot-com bubble burst. This move is frequently hailed as one of the most opportune tech exits in history. Given his subsequent successes, it seems Cuban's ability to exit at market peaks is more than mere luck. Cuban's timing with the Mavericks is equally noteworthy. The NBA is poised to potentially double or triple its media rights deal with current partners ESPN and TNT, or new ones like Amazon. This could significantly increase the valuations of all NBA teams. Cuban's decision to sell at $3.5 billion, a substantial premium over the $285 million he paid in 2000, yet below Forbes' recent $4.5 billion valuation, raises questions about market timing, valuation accuracy, and Cuban's strategic acumen in the unpredictable world of sports franchising. Amin El-Hassan, a former NBA executive, views Cuban's move as a potential warning sign for the league. On his podcast Oddball with Amin El-Hassan and Charlotte Wilder, El-Hassan states unequivocally, "This is a massive red flag." He speculates that Cuban, sensing an impending downturn in sports and streaming valuations, is strategically withdrawing. El-Hassan draws parallels to Cuban's past, particularly the Broadcast.com sale, suggesting a pattern in Cuban's decision-making. Recent sales in the NBA, like the Utah Jazz and Minnesota Timberwolves, have shown at least a 667% increase over their previous sale prices. Earlier this year, Matt Ishbia acquired the Phoenix Suns for an NBA record $4 billion, setting a new benchmark for franchise valuations. Additionally, in 2023, billionaire Rob Walton led a group to purchase the Denver Broncos for $4.65 billion, marking one of the highest valuations for an NFL team. However, El-Hassan points to the volatile nature of streaming and sports media rights, which have seen significant growth but face uncertain futures. The NFL's $110 billion media rights deal, a 35% increase for its partners, sets a high bar that the NBA aims to match or exceed in its upcoming negotiations. El-Hassan's perspective is contrarian, suggesting that Cuban sees a bubble forming. The dollars are getting tighter, he notes, highlighting recent struggles in the streaming sector. This viewpoint frames Cuban's sale not just as a business decision, but as a strategic move in anticipation of market shifts. This leads to the billion-dollar question. Are we witnessing a bubble in sports franchise valuations? The numbers have been skyrocketing, driven by media rights deals and wealthy investors. It's akin to a high-stakes poker game with an ever-growing pot. But as any seasoned gambler knows, no winning streak lasts forever. The NFL's media rights deal, the NBA's expectations for its upcoming rights negotiations, and the involvement of streaming giants have inflated the market. What happens when the music stops? When streamers tighten their belts and TV deals fall short of expectations? Cuban's move might be more than a shrewd business decision. It could signal an impending market correction. In a world where sports franchises are the new status symbols for the ultra-rich, the true value of these teams might soon be put to the test. Will the bubble burst, or will the market continue to soar? Mark Cuban has not publicly specified why he's selling the majority ownership of the Dallas Mavericks. However, he has announced plans to leave Shark Tank next year after over a decade on the show. Regarding his exit from Shark Tank, he stated, "I just want to have a couple of summers with my teens before they go off on their own." So it does seem like he is making certain business decisions for personal reasons. However, Cuban also remains actively involved in Cost Plus Drugs, a public benefit corporation he started in January 2022 to reduce prescription drug prices. "If we get it right, this will be the most impactful thing I've ever done," Cuban said of Cost Plus Drugs in the September 2022 interview. Cuban's daughter, Alexis, is a paid intern at Cost Plus Drugs in Dallas, Texas, according to her LinkedIn profile. So it doesn't seem likely that he is stepping away from Cost Plus Drugs to spend more time with his family. If anything, it seems like he is trying to recruit his family to join him at cost plus drugs. Cuban's enthusiasm for basketball is clear. Although he intends to sell a major portion of his stake in the Mavericks, he plans to retain some ownership and complete control over basketball operations. Cuban, known for his unique approach to business, is unlikely to be content with merely managing operations without substantial ownership. So overall, this situation raises questions. Something doesn't quite add up. It's probable that Mark Cuban is making these moves for business reasons rather than personal ones. This development should serve as a signal to other sports franchise owners to stay alert and take notice.